Hello and welcome to another 140k Imperial Guard video. Now before we get into today's video, I would like to say a huge thank you to the channel supporter today for sending in some pictures, Sam Williams. Sam has sent some pictures in before and I always love seeing pictures of his guard army. It just looks absolutely fantastic. It looks majestic on the battlefield. I should also point out that Sam does actually those third-party turrets and those different looking Leman bits, he actually makes those, and he's sent me some, and I'm going to be doing a community spotlight on those one of these days. So massive thank you to Sam for sending those over to me, and if you're interested in checking out those third-party bits, go and check out my Facebook page. You'll find the pictures where Sam's put. Sam, if you're in the comment section here, let us know down in the comment section below, and you can go and check out, and you might be able to get yourself some cool third-party bits. So massive thank you for Sam. If anyone else is interested in sending me some pictures to use in my videos, please check out my Facebook page. Like Sam did, you can post them there, or you can send them to me by email at mordianglorytv@gmail.com. But without further ado, let's crack on with today's video. Today, guys, I've got an exciting video for you, something a little bit different. I want my community to tell me which army I should take to the next tournament. Now, this video has been inspired by the success of the video that I had, which was when I took 365 conscripts to a 2-day tournament, and I had such a great time, and the response I've had from the community about that video has been just unbelievably overwhelming. It's just been fantastic. So massive thank you to all the support that I've had. But it's got me thinking, maybe I should do some more videos where I take some more meme lists to some crazy events, some Shark Tanks, or some just regular old tournaments, and just see how they do. So 1 day, some 2 days, doesn't really matter. Let's just see what we can do, what kind of crazy lists we can concoct. So what I've got so far in my head, what ideas I could do fairly quickly is option number 1. I could take pure infantry scions to a tournament. That would be where we're looking at about 150 maxed out scion squads, 150 scions, 15 maxed out squads with some officer support and whatnot, and we'd be looking at, about 150, 160 scions, all infantry, all with the boys, all with the toys, ready to rock and roll. So we've seen what the pure infantry guard can do with all of those conscripts and all of those crazy things going on. Now shall we see how the boys in blue do it? Shall we see how my scions, our task force Icarus, handles a mass infantry list? So it'd be really cool. What do you guys think? Do you think I should take the pure scions? That's option number 1. Option number, in terms of what I'll be taking the list, I should say, like I said, about 15 squads, and there's going to be a nice mix of like melter and plasma and flamer and hotshot volley guns. Every single squad's going to have like a plasma pistol and a chainsword, so it's going to be just loads and loads of bricks of scions, basically. What do you think about that list? Let me know down in the comment section below. Second option is the total opposite end of the spectrum. Moving away from pure infantry, moving away from, just masses and masses of bodies. We're talking tank company. I'm thinking I've got about a dozen Leman Russes, all variants and shapes and sizes and whatever you want to call old style ones, new style ones. I've got Leman Russes, bro. I got some numbers for you. And I was just thinking, what about taking a pure tank army? So far, what I've got spec'd out is about 11 Leman Russes in a spearhead detachment. I'm thinking 2 tank commanders. I'm thinking 3 full squadrons of 9 Leman Russes. And they're all going to be decked out. We're talking demolisher cannons. We're talking executioners, eradicators, battle cannons. We're talking lance cannons. We're talking heavy bolters. We're talking multi-melts. We're talking plasma cannons. We're talking all sorts of crazy lists, crazy options and sponsors that I can take. But we're talking pure tanks. General thoughts around it is that I'll take blast weapons on the top and Daka guns on the sponsons and stuff, so that even if I get tagged, I might be able to shoot my way out of it. And so my thinking behind this list is it's obviously another SKU list, another meme list, but I'm sure it's just that many people want to see actually in action. And also, it kind of goes to show, we've kind of proven that the pure conscript list, it can work, it can do some work. Obviously, some matchups it shatters, but it can do some work. What about going the other way? Can pure tanks hold up in this in this crazy world, in this crazy meta that is 9th edition. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. And look, if everyone else is getting a 2+ save these days, then maybe we should get a 2+ save. You know, if people want to be turning it with Terminator squads, I'm going to turn it with tank squads. You know, that's how we roll. And who knows, maybe it'll be so overwhelming in terms of armor and it's untaggable because I'll just shoot it to combat that it'll actually be quite good. Which would you prefer? Now let me just be clear, this is not a case of I do one or the other. This is a case of which one do you want to see first. Because like I said, I can pretty much do any of these lists right now. I just need to find a tournament, I need to go to that tournament and I need to run the list. But I could submit an army right now and I could go to a tournament and then do a video on it. So, you let me know what you think. Couple of other backup options. If neither one of those tickle your fancy, couple of the backup options, but I'd have to have a little think about how I'd pull these off. First one is the pure infantry squad army. Now this is kind of like the pure conscript one, but instead of using conscripts, it's maxed out number of infantry squads that I can take. So we're looking between 18 and 24 infantry squads, all with the free gear now. And that one might be, whilst it's very similar to the conscript one, it might be interesting. It might be interesting to compare the conscript route versus the regular infantry route. So there's that option there. Now obviously the reason why I've got to take that into consideration, guys, is the logistical support there. I've got the models. Bro, I got guardsmen coming out my ears. But last time when I ran the pure conscript army, I basically needed to run at a team tournament so my team could help me like set the models out and do all the logistics of it. So the real life logistics of that are a little bit harder to pull off, but I can still obviously give it a good go. Last one to mention is, you know, I have access to Bane Blades, guys. I've got 2 fully painted Bane Blades. I've got 1 built but not painted. I also know multiple people that own Bane Blades. I could go to a tournament and run all Bane Blades. Well, Bane Blades and Bane Blade variants. One might be a Hellhammer, one might be a Bane Blade, one might be a Stormlord, one might be a Shadow Sword. It doesn't matter. We're talking super heavy spam. All these Imperial Knight players wander around thinking they're all that Bane Blade spam. I'm pretty sure that's the worst one out of all of them. Not gonna lie. But if you want me to take it to a tournament, again, let me know down in the comment section below. If possible, I'm going to try and do like a community poll to this, link that to this video and all that kind of jazz. And so hopefully, not only will we be able to put it in the comment section, but we'll be able to get some proper metrics. You know as Warhammer players, we love those metrics. We love the statistics. So we'll have it in 2 places, and hopefully we'll be able to get all that data together, and you can just tell me which ones you're thinking that you want me to run. Other ideas I've got in my head. 18 Sentinels. I don't own 18 Sentinels, but I could probably beg, borrow, and steal 18 Sentinels to give the list a go. 9 Hellhounds. Maybe do both. I don't know what the points would look like there. How many fast attack choices can we take? It could be interesting. A rapid response, a rapid reaction army. Pure mechanized. I've got my Steel Legion. I've got 6 Chimeras for them. I also own 6 Chimeras for my Mordian 50th rifles. That's 12 Chimeras. Can I run a pure mechanized army? Can it be any good? That's another idea. Last but not least, I just want to say I'm open to all ideas. I will give anything a go, and if I've got the models to run it, I will do. Even if you're not a guard player, you're like, Morning Glory, take your Black Tide out again, take it in this environment, try it out after Armed Contempt, all that kind of stuff. Let me know down in the comment section below what you want me to see and what crazy armies you want me to try out next. It's like a challenge. It's like Morning Glory challenge, and the community gets to say what the heck I'm doing and where I'm going to do it and all this kind of crazy stuff. So that's the pitch. That's the idea. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Let me know what you think on that poll that I'm going to do, the community poll. Before I go any further, before I finish the video, I want to say a massive thank you to the channel Patreon supporters. It is thanks to the channel Patreon supporters that I'm even able to entertain these ideas. You know, because it's thanks to their support that I've got the certain models that I need, that I can afford to go to tournaments, the travel costs and all that kind of stuff. It's thanks to those guys that I'm able to go to these crazy tournaments and with these crazy lists and actually try things out. So if you want to see more crazy Mordian Glory content, if you want to see me pushing the boundaries, taking the meme list, the game broke before the guard did, if you want to see that, if you want to support me doing that, check out the Patreon link down in the description below. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed today's video. I'm looking forward to seeing the comments. And of course, as always, I'll see you guys next time.